What the sick? There's a trash can right across the street, so just wait a second. There's the trash can. Okay, we do have all the kids. I was like, for a second, I thought we were.
Founded by Bartholomew Colon, the mother of the great admiral Christopher Columbus in August of 1496. We move ahead now through Isabella Catholic Street, named in honor of the Spanish queen who offered to pawn her jewels to finance Christopher Columbus's expedition to discover this new world. This street, which is known as Commerce Street, was the street of the market and other important businesses. Until the end of the past century, the main On December 10th of 1990, UNESCO declared the colonial city of Santo Domingo to be a monument to world.
It's gonna be a long 45 minutes.
45 minutes each way.
And on the left, the Mexican embassy. Both buildings are from the 17th century. We point out that they are an example of the original Spanish architecture of the city, with very small windows and balconies. The houses after the hotel show examples of the French influences during the period when the of the town hall. Its beautiful 19th century facade, which was designed by the architect Osvaldo Baez, covers the original colonial building, which housed the first municipal council in all of the Americas. A plaque on the left, we see Columbus Park, the ancient military. This category was authorized by Pope Paul III in 1546. Construction of the cathedral took only 18 years. Homes for senior citizens and an asylum for the mentally ill. As parish priest for the cathedral, while overseeing repairs in a vault behind the altar. Is the Church of the Convent of the St. Clairs. It's from the 17th century. Tradition has it that if you promise an offering of a dozen eggs, hotel. To the left is the church with the most austere and unadorned facade in the colonial zone, the cemetery in Madrid. We need to clarify that the discoverer, Don Christopher Columbus, never lived in this castle, which was constructed beginning in 1509. It was the home of his son, Don Diego Colon. Few in the city that has curves. Here, almost all the roadways are perpendicular to each other, running south to north and east to west. To the worship of the Virgin of Alta Gracia, High Grace. The painting of the image of the Virgin and Child in a manger is considered to be the first nativity scene in the Americas. When Francis Drake held everyone in the city hostage in 1586, his fierce corsairs captured 2 monks in the Dominican church who tried hanging them from a tree whose branches were above the street. Thus the name, Street of the Martyrs. To the right are the photogenic. Without a doubt, the street is very picturesque and photogenic.
Here. That's the same library.
People and his political enemies. Biagio described this in a humorous newspaper article. Said order. It was constructed by the master architect Rodrigo de Liendo between 1527 and 1555. Worship in Santo Domingo.
Really? This is like
And intellectuals. Dominicans have 3 founding fathers: Juan Pablo Duarte, constructed around 1615. The word Carmen comes from Iberian Arabic and lovers of music. It was here that the first university in the Americas was founded. It was a cultural lighthouse that the defense of the Indians of this island and of all the Americas. On the weekends, there is an artisanry market. Which is also known as the House of Diego de Herrera, another building from the 16th century that through time has had for the distinction that you, as our passengers, bestow upon us. It's your enjoyment of our tour that makes us happy. Gracias. Thank you.
What do we think of the train?
awesome.
Awesome?
Yes, awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. I wish it went a little faster. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.